NewsOK TV coming to you this week from the Bricktown Water Taxis, the Bricktown Canal. Hi, Dave and Angie here. Lots going on.
I know, I love it. This is so much fun. We're actually floating, as you can see, on the water taxi in the middle of Bricktown.
So let's set up this week's show. Lots going on in downtown Oklahoma City, including the latest skyscraper, Devon construction of his tower.
Yeah, and speaking of new businesses, have you checked out Class and Curve? There's lots of new businesses there, including a restaurant called Republic.
And lots of events taking place across the metro. We'll take a look at OKC and a look ahead to the Norman Music Festival Part 3.
That's right, and spring fashions for your home? Yeah, that's right. It's not just for your clothes this spring. We're going to tell you how to spruce up your home for spring. This is NewsOK TV.
This is NewsOK TV. Welcome to NewsOK TV, where NewsOK.com floats to your living room television. I'm Dave Morris.
And I'm Angie Bruss. We're having a blast out here. We're in Bricktown. And Bricktown is growing in leaps and bounds. So is downtown. Definitely, we've seen a lot of that. There's something going up all the time. And Devon Tower Foundation, they're working on that right now. They're making a lot of progress.
We're passing people that are laying out here today.
Yes.
It's a great day in Oklahoma City. But when I caught up with Steve Lackmeyer a couple weeks ago for the foundation pour the Devon Tower, it wasn't such a good day. It was freezing conditions that day. However, Devon's Chip Minnie says that's ideal conditions for what they needed to do.
Hi, Steve Lackmeyer here with another edition of OKC Central. Here today with Chip Minnie, and I really wish we could have been here Friday.
Would have been a better day.
So tell me, we went ahead with the concrete pour for the foundation. Was there any hesitation doing it with winter storm moving in?
No, there wasn't any hesitation at all. Actually, you know, we could do without the snow and without the wind, but the temperatures are actually ideal for this size of a pour because concrete actually generates heat as it cures. So that can be an issue in warmer temperatures, but this cool weather we have today actually helps us.
Now, we have a lot of concrete trucks down there, don't we?
We have, all in all, about 65 concrete trucks that are working in a fascinating choreography of organization as they come in and leave. Overall, we'll be dumping 700 loads of concrete into this foundation.
So did you have to change any of the plans for today?
Well, we had initially planned to start the pour at 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Because of the snow, we pushed the start time back to about 9 a.m.
All right. And this is going on for 15 hours, is that right? 15
hours. So depending on how progress goes, it's going very smoothly now, and we expect that it'll be finished by late tonight.
All right. Well, for all your downtown development news, go to my blog, OKCCentral.com. For all your latest news, weather, and sports, go to NewsOK. For all your festivities, restaurant listings, where to go.
And Angie, it took over 45 concrete trucks that day just to deliver everything they needed for the foundation.
Incredible. That's a lot of concrete, and from what I understand, it's going to be one of the tallest buildings in the region.
That's right. I think you're right. The Oklahoman has partnered up with Devon Energy for a look from way above. This tower is going to be 50 floors up, and we have the OKC Skyline cam. You can check that out at newsok.com/OKC Skyline.
Well, now you may have noticed some new additions to the Class and Curve, and the Class and Curve is a cool little area. I know you've been there.
Sure.
It's very different. It's really starting to develop, and they have a new one, a new pub, a new restaurant called Republic. This is something that you can definitely see tons of beers, taste lots of different foods that are very unique to Oklahoma. I attended opening night. It was a blast, but the food dude actually investigated this.
We're trying to redefine what pub food is, okay? People think of a pub, they think burgers, they think bangers and mash, classic English, kind of greasy food like that.
I'm Dave Cathy, the Food Dude, and we're at Republic Gastropub, where construction crews are putting in the final touches for what promises to be the spot for sports viewing, beer drinking, and pub eating. What they're doing is a new twist on pub food. And to tell us about it, sous chef Luke Fry.
What we have done is kind of take that concept and turn it into something new. Something that I know people will love. We're taking food that we have made and prepared ourselves by hand. Everything is prepared fresh here, and we're presenting it in a way that will complement awesome beers, awesome wines, awesome mixed drinks that we have out there. We have a beer list of over 300 different kinds of beers, and what my job is to match up our food with those beers. Over half of our food is prepared with beer in it. I mean, when I'm training my staff, one of the biggest things is, all right, does this have beer? Does this have beer? And they know exactly what it is. I mean, from our ale braised ribs to our hickory porter barbecue sauce that goes on top of them. I mean, everything has a different kind of beer, a different twist on how to prepare foods with beers. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. Not only do we have, you know, entrees like our Three Little Piggies is, you know, ribs, ossobuco, and glazed pork belly, we also have wings. We also have pub pretzels. That is a big, huge pretzel that's served with our pub mustard, which is a roasted Serrano honey mustard. And it also comes with a beer cheese fondue. There's the beer again. And I mean, stuff that people could bring to the table and pick off bits and all share it. Getting to try all the beer, who doesn't like to try beer? And then be able to pair up with that beer is really a new experience for me. I mean, everybody pairs with wines, but to be able to pair with beer is something new and fresh, I'll tell you that.
And the pub actually opened up March 29th. It is very cool. You've been there.
Yeah, I actually caught up with Dave Cathy on that shoot and shot all the behind the scenes as they were putting together the big plasma screens. Several of them over 100 inches. And
it's so cool.
Hundreds of beers and great food.
And you got to try the pretzel bun. I had the pretzel bun turkey burger. It's amazing.
All right, so there's lots developing around Oklahoma City, but one of the things that's going on just down south coming up here later this month in April is the Norman Music Festival. Round 3, we'll tell you more about that coming up after the break.
And spring fashions for your home. This month's episode of Welcome Home is going to show you how to spruce up your home for the season.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
Pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angi, NewsOK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with NewsOK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon. 'Cause I look
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
And welcome back to NewsOK TV. This week we are at the Bricktown Canal on the Bricktown water taxis. And Angie, this is a pretty cool ride, huh?
We're floating on the water taxi. It's very cool. And you know, if you've done this before on a regular water taxi, which is awesome, there's a lot of stuff to see, and they're really good at telling you what you're seeing as you're passing by. But there's also a party boat. There's a party boat water taxi.
And you would have checked that out, right?
Yeah, I checked it out, and you can get some drinks on that one. So you have to be over 21, but it's a lot of fun.
All right, so here's some more information on the Bricktown water taxi. Hours, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., although there are extended summer hours. It costs about $8. That's an all-day general admission pass. Prices vary for the young and the old. And it's over 10 years in existence.
Nice.
Very cool. You can check out more information at bricktownwatertaxi.com.
Very nice.
All right, Norman Music Festival 3. They said it wouldn't happen. They said it couldn't happen, but it has. From the first year, second year, we were there last year. And year 3 this year, it's April 24th and 25th in downtown Norman.
That's right. There were 80 to 90 bands last year. This year, they're expecting 130. We talked to the guys who are behind the festival, Quentin and Jonathan. They were in our studios to talk about the festival.
Lots of people, lots of fun.
Yeah, lots of fun, lots of bands.
Lots of
copious
bands.
amounts of bands.
More, bigger, faster, stronger.
Yes.
Able to leap silent E.
Catch bullets with its teeth.
Yes.
So how did the Norman Music Festival grow so quickly?
A lot of help. A lot of people wanted to see this happen. It was the right time, the right place. The city was behind it. The Downtown Business Association was behind it. The Norman Arts Council was behind it. And then, you know, everybody showed up when we finally had it. So that was, I guess, kind of the most important part.
Completely free event, organized exclusively by volunteers through the Norman Arts Council. Takes so many people to make it happen. There's an endless list we could thank, but it's people and sponsors that make it happen. Headliner closing it out on Sunday, April 25th, is Dirty Projectors, a band based out of Brooklyn with probably as much credibility as we've ever had on that main stage. I mean, I hate to say that because we've had a lot of really credible bands on there, but these guys have worked with Bjork, they've worked with David Byrne from Talking Heads. They a critic darling, and for good reason, because their music's amazing. It's going to be quite a show to see.
It's going to be excellent.
You've seen them?
I have. I got to see them at Bonnaroo this previous summer, and it was amazing. They packed their tent, which was curated by David Byrne, and he was out there grooving to it, having a great time. The harmonization of the backup singers they have is it's very impressive to see it live. It's almost the singing takes on its own form of instrumentation almost. It's pretty cool.
It's very unique. No other band out there quite like those guys.
Also on the main stage, we've got Electric Six coming this year, who's Danger, Danger, High Voltage. It's their big single. It's an excellent party song, excellent
Top
dance
5
song.
in the UK.
Yeah. They've had, I think, multiple top 5s. In
Yeah,
the UK, actually.
yeah. British love them, but so do Wokies.
Yeah, love them a lot down here. They've actually been through Oklahoma a couple times.
Several
I think,
times,
before.
maybe going back to the early 2000s. They've played small clubs and venues as they've built quite a career, toured all over the U.S. and through Europe as well.
Played the Conservatory in Opolis, I think.
Yeah, they played both places.
Yeah.
To packed houses, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I know the Sword's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, they're going to bring some rock, that kind of rock. They're a blend of metal and classic rock, very Sabbath influenced. It's going to be something we haven't had on the main stage before, and as far as feedback goes, we get a lot of talk on the internet from the people that are very excited to see the Sword. That and Dirty Projectors are the two bands that we seem to get the most feedback from, and we're bringing another genre to the main stage that we've missed out so far, hip hop.
One of my favorite artists locally, JB, is going to be on there, but who he is opening up for on our main stage is a guy named Edan. I don't know how many people around here have heard of him, hopefully a bunch. Hopefully they'll all come on and see him.
Yeah.
Excellent work. He's put out, 3, 4, 5 records. I'm not even sure how many.
He's another Brooklyn act, experimental hip hop, I would call it.
Yeah.
Very unique stuff, and he's going to bring quite a show.
Leon Russell is coming to the show.
Oklahoma legend.
Yeah.
Born in Lawton, moved to Tulsa, turned Tulsa into a hub of 70s rock and roll. People from
the Tulsa sound.
From the Beatles to Willie Nelson to Eric Clapton to he's worked with them all, and then he's had an incredible career of his own with radio hits and Grammy appearances within the last 2 months.
Got to see him too at the. He's played the Lloyd Noble Center before, and it was a fantastic performance. He was actually, I think, opening up for Ben Folds 5 of all people, and Ben Folds actually, for whatever reason, had to not be able to play the show, and Leon Russell saved the day. It was a pretty cool deal.
Wow.
Norman Music Festival 3 lays out over 2 days, changing from an all-day Saturday event to a Saturday event and an all-day Sunday event.
Okay, Saturday night is going to be no street closure on Saturday night. 10 to 12 indoor venues, 2 to 3 outdoor locations in parking lots and alleys that will have music. It's going to be a huge night in the town. Everything's free, and then that's going to naturally flow into Sunday, where at midnight, if you're still there at midnight on Saturday, which I think you should be, because there's going to be some great bands playing, you'll see the street go closed down by the train tracks, and we'll start building large stages, and by noon the next day, there'll be 2 huge outdoor stages, closed streets, and lots of people and lots of music, 100% free.
And Sunday, it's going to be the big blowout day. Yeah, starting at noon, we'll go till probably 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock that night.
Yeah, 11:30.
Yeah, and all the streets will be closed down. It'll be great.
And like Dave said, we were out there last year covering the Norman Music Festival. It was a big event. It was a lot of fun for sure. So you got to check that out. You can learn more by wimgo.com.
And for a look at more events coming up, it's Look at OKC's Night Owl, Lacey Lett.
Hey, I'm Lacey Lett, Look at OKC's Night Owl, and I'm already feeling healthier here at the Health Food Center off of I-240 in Penn. I'm talking 20,000 square feet of health food items in here. And Carol Kettering, what all can we find here?
Just about everything you need for health, good health. And we have the largest selection of vitamins in Oklahoma, and organic groceries and produce, and locally raised buffalo.
Very nice. And we're going to try some stuff out in just a bit, but first we've got to count down the top 5 events going on in Oklahoma City, and you're going to help me out, right?
That's right.
The Scottish twee pop band Camera Obscura is beloved for their gorgeous melodies as well as the expressive voice of singer Tracy Ann Campbell. You can hear them perform their latest album, My Maudlin Career, at 7 p.m. April 8th at OU's Meacham Auditorium. Now the show is free, but it is $10 for everyone else, and either way, it's worth it. Now, metalcore really isn't known for their sense of humor, but Every Time I Die rocks ridiculously hard while also delivering the occasional sly smile. You can hear them playing new songs from New Junk Aesthetic at 6 p.m. April 3rd at the Diamond Ballroom with special guests Polar Bear Club and Trapped Under Ice. Do you know what you're missing in your life? Singing Cats. You've got to go see the touring production of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats. Thrill to the singing and dancing of Grisabella and Rum Tum Tugger as the Civic Center Music Hall is overrun by cats on April 9th. After spending some time at South by Southwest in Austin showing off their latest album, The Golden Archipelago, Shearwater makes a stop at Theopolis in Norman. Their newest record is the third panel of Triptych that includes 2006's Palo Santo as well as 2008's Rook. Finally, baseball season kicks off as the Oklahoma Redhawks begin an 8-game homestand in 4 games against the Albuquerque Isotopes. Get yourself to the Diamond at 7:05 p.m. April 8th for what is bound to be a great season at the Brick. That's all for now, but for more information on events going on in Oklahoma City and beyond, make sure you go to wimgo.com. For Look at OKC, I'm Lacey Lett, and now it's time for our wheatgrass shot.
Now the cool thing about what we do with Lacey Lett and Look at OKC is Scan Live. So if you have a smartphone, you can download that app, especially for your iPhone, scan the little 2-dimensional barcode that you see in the publication of Look at OKC, and it'll take you straight to that video and advertisements from sponsors and all sorts of stuff. Pretty cool.
It is very cool. You gotta check that out. Now, coming up next, Welcome Home this month is talking about spring fashion for your home. So check out home decor with a spring style.
NewsOK has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take NewsOK with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch NewsOK videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose NewsOK Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, NewsOK Mobile. Dial into NewsOK's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
And welcome back to NewsOK TV. Dave and Angie here on the Bricktown Water Canal and the Bricktown Water Taxis. Very cool ride. It's officially spring, and with a new season comes new fashions. And if you're like me, you probably should need some fashion help or maybe just some decorating tips for your home.
That's right. This episode of Welcome Home this month, we actually went to Norwalk Furniture for some tips on spring fashion for your home. That's right. They actually give you some fresh spring ideas. I love this. Do you hear the waterfall behind us? It's wonderful. Okay, so you need to check out this next story to help get some ideas, helpful hints on how to spruce up your home for the season.
Norwalk feel like we are more of a custom boutique. We're not just a furniture store that there's 10 other sofas or sectionals. Our clients come in, they have an opportunity to partake in the design of the style, the fabrics, the comfort, the look, and then we, as interior designers, give them our expertise in guiding them along that process. So it's an interaction. We listen to their needs and their dreams and their desires, and we implement it.
We always say bring your dreams to Norwalk, because whatever you want to do, we can make it happen.
It's your own unique piece. No one else will have this sofa, this chair, this sectional, this upholstery in any way. There's probably 20 different wood finishes. It makes it very special, and part of the fun is experiencing, looking, touching, feeling all kinds of fabrics. Like I said, there's 1,000 choices out there.
The setup behind us, the sofa is out of our Candace Olson collection, which is an exclusive collection for us here at Norwalk. And it's a nice kind of pimento color that I think is works well with a lot of different colors, but is also, you know, bright, fresh, fun. The chair is along the same lines. Eva chair. It's got a classic kind of Greek key pattern on it, but the pattern has been blown up a little bit and is a little more modern.
At Norwalk, we watch the trends very closely. The fashions sometimes dictate what the furniture industry also does in paint colors, and we noticed a big wave this year is this blue that we just call it like a peacock blue or an ocean blue. It's a different kind of blue, but you start seeing it in fabrics, and then you see it in accessories, and then you see it in art. And right now it's the real strong color. The new colors, like I said, are leaning a little bit more toward the eggplants or the plums.
You want to update your home with the seasons, you know, especially with spring coming, to freshen up your home and get some fresh new colors, some bright colors. It makes everybody happier, makes you feel better. And with people spending time in their homes more now, I think it's important that they be like an oasis and a place that's enjoyable for people. I think there's lots of little things you can do. There's, you know, a new lamp with in a fun color with a fun shape. You know, fresh bright pillows make a huge difference. A fun throw, you know, even just, you know, a fun vase with some fresh flowers in it makes all the difference in the world.
Norwalk has a website, and you can see all the lines that we carry. You can also choose a frame and then drape the fabric. So if you want to see your sofa in a plaid or a floral or a bright color, it's very accessible. Anyone can do it, very easy to see kind of what you're designing yourself.
Well, here are some other great tips for sprucing up your home for spring. Do it yourself, either to save money or just for the satisfaction of accomplishing a task. Replacing small items can give a room a lift, such as a new front doorknob, kitchen cabinet hardware, or new switch place covers. Change the address numbers on the outside. It can add to the design of your home. Landscaping, roses and blue flowers are sought after for many yards. Increase your energy efficiency. A new roof and compact fluorescent bulbs help save money while giving your home a facelift. Now, we'll be back next month with another Welcome Home show where we'll have more info and tips on house hunting and improving your home. And Norwalk can also customize your home for you, which I think is a great idea. If you're wanting something unique for your own home, Norwalk can do that for you. Now, Welcome Home also has previous episodes from pools to energy efficiency ideas. So check all of those out on newsok.com/welcomehome.
All right, when we come back from the break, we catch up with Oklahoma City Thunder star Kyle Weaver and how he's being honored by the Oklahoma City Boys and Girls Club.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angi, NewsOK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with NewsOK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. NewsOK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
And welcome back to NewsOK TV, floating down the canal in Bricktown. We love this. We're on the Bricktown water taxi, one of the water taxis, one of the many water taxis you can ride on.
You can catch a ride every 10 or 15 minutes down here.
That's right, it's awesome. All right, a local Thunder player is helping out a community center. He can actually relate to these kiddos, he said.
It's Kyle Weaver. He's dedicating some of his free time to work with the Oklahoma City Boys and Girls Club, and the kids say, hey, he's just one of the group. So we caught up with him as he's recently being honored by that group.
It was touching, you know. I never had anything, you know, like that donated to me, so it was pretty special. And you just don't realize, you know, how much you can touch people, you know, until you see something like that. I was at a Boys and Girls Club in my hometown, you know, all the time, every weekend, you know, just around my friends, and you know, just to be able to have that, you know, in my childhood, you know, it definitely kept me, you know, in the right direction and making, you know, positive choices.
Well, having Kyle here, it's just been one of the greatest things that the kids are able to have an opportunity to, one, meet an NBA player, but two, meet just a good overall person. If Kyle plays pool, foosball with the kids, if Kyle cheats, Kyle, Mr. AJ, Kyle's cheating. You know, they treat him like a regular kid here. And I really think he likes that, you know, that he doesn't get bombarded with, can we have your autograph, can we have your autograph? It's, hey Kyle, will you help me with my homework? Hey Kyle, you want to play pool? And I really think he enjoys that.
It's been fun because he has made my grades change very good, and I have been doing good in school.
He helped me play basketball and stuff. Like on Saturdays we had games and stuff. He helped me play basketball, do layups and everything.
It feels like he's one of the kids because he's actually helping us.
And Angi, Air Thunder actually tapes every week in the Opelka studios, which is very cool. And the Opelka studios are very nice, but on days like this, it's nice to get out of the studios.
I love it. You got to check out the Bricktown Water Taxi. They can take you every, like you said, 10, 15 minutes and just take a 40-minute trip. Have a relaxing day.
Ask for Mike. He was gracious enough to put up with our shenanigans today, and we greatly appreciate that. That'll do it for this episode of NewsOK TV. You can find more videos online at newsok.com.
And we'll be back next week. See ya.